In the last few videos, we have talked about the needs and the wants, the how much is too much to carry on you, the 5 SHTF rifles, the 2 SHTF handguns, and today we're gonna wrap everything up with how much ammo do you really need for an SHTF. Now, I want to be upfront with y'all. I started looking to, is there any official set numbers? I couldn't find any. So I was like, okay, so is this coming from, people that have gone through SHTF? Is this come from, just the consensus? Is this coming from YouTube, from forums and whatnot? And that is the actual case. There is, in fact, no set numbers, official numbers, if you will. Like, for example, if I'm correct, in the military, you have 7 magazines. They load out as 7 magazines. For us civilians, we don't have such things. For how much ammo we should have on hand, we often hear, well, you should have a minimum of 1,000 rounds per rifle. And then, of course, they go into the, well, if it's a 22, then you need 2,000 to 5,000. If it's a defense, you need 1,000 to 2,000. If it's just a hunting rifle, 100, maybe 300, because you don't need the hunting rifle as much, or you don't use it as much. And I gotta tell you that, let's talk about that. Let's really talk about that, and let's go over all of that stuff, because I'm not gonna say that they are wrong, but I'm not gonna say that they are right either, because I think this is such a personal choice, and just setting a flat number. Let's say, for example, you have a 22. Bam, there you go. You have 122. Is 2 of this good enough? 1,000 rounds? Or 4 enough with just 1 rifle? You see what I'm saying? Or 4 boxes is good enough? Which one is it? How about if you can't have more than 4 boxes? Then are you wrong? And let's just focus on the 22 to keep it on the safe zone, because we can all agree that the 22 is the prepper's best friend. Every prepper out there will have a 22. It may not have a high-end rifle. I don't know. It may not have a custom built AR-15, but it will definitely have a 22. Whether it's a Marlin, whether it's a Henry, whether it's a Savage, Ruger, whatever it is, but it will have a 22. So do you think that 1,000 rounds is more than enough? Or do you think 2,000, maybe 5,000, maybe 7,000 is enough? I would like to hear from you. Here is my whole issue on the whole, how much ammo do you need? You are not getting any back, or you not being able, let me rephrase that. You will not be able to buy more ammo. So if that is the case, the 1,000 rounds that you had, that is it. The 4 boxes that you had, that is it. The 300 rounds for hunting that you had, that is it. Once you run out, then what? So there lies my problem. To me, and I'm gonna be really honest with y'all, how much ammo you should have for SHTF? The simple answer is as much as you can. As much as you can. What you see behind me now is for less. We went today, and I went to actually replace 1 block that I used already. And I was like, no, let me just get 4. Let me get 4 because I know he's going to go through it. Because every time that we go to the range and we go at a minimum, we go once per week. He takes 6 magazines fully loaded, and he takes 4 magazines of the 15 rounders, and aside from that, he usually takes 2 other boxes, you know, just an extra 100 rounds, you know, just to shoot. Because not only he practice 50, 75, 100 yards, but he also practice rapid fire. And let me show you what rapid fire looks like, because this is what he does at 50 yards, rapid fire. This is him. This is not me, this is him. Rapid fire means that he puts this 4 magazine, he puts it in his pockets. Bam, 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 drops it, bam, 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 drops it, bam, 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 bam. I mean, but we take the time. So imagine if I now fix to the 1,000 round per rifle. I go through 500 rounds easily every 2 weeks. Easy. How long would that last me? Think about it. I need to have quite a bit. And that's where I have the problem. I think it's a good start. I think it's a good start, but it also brings a lot of pressure for those who don't have the means to get to that 1,000 rounds. It does bring a lot of pressure. So I will say this. Have as much as you can. Because no matter what, today or tomorrow or the day after, one day you're going to use it. And it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. That is just my opinion. Again, do with this what you like. To me, in my eyes, and coming from a third world country that we had so much struggle finding a box of 22, that it was not even funny. We treasure that as gold. So, as much as you can have will be best. If you can't afford it, there's nothing nobody can do. But don't feel bad if you couldn't reach the 1,000 rounds. I think it's a good mark, but it should not be set on stone. So if you advise people just all the time, like, you need to have 1,000 rounds because otherwise you're just not going to make it, that is not very constructive, in my opinion. In my opinion, also, you should have as much as you can, because not only helps you remain proficient, but if one day we're not able to acquire more, having a healthy stockpile of ammunition will keep you free. Because there's nothing more that the government fear than an armed population. So, to answer the question of how much ammo do you need for an SHTF, take this from me, who came from a country who does not allow guns. Have as much as you can. As much as you can. When you look around and you think that you are okay, think about it like this. If tomorrow you're not able to replace any of the stuff that you have, ammunition-wise, would you feel okay? I am 100% sure that you're going to say, no. That answers that question. Then you most likely will hit the store yet again and buy more. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like always, rock on, prep on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the links in the pinned comment below. Consider joining our Frontier Prepper Squad or let an adult to you run. It really does make a difference. And always remember, those who prepare today will not struggle tomorrow.